Greetings to the Cape Cod Baseball League!
Back at Spillane tonight after the Wareham Gatemen took home a big win over the Chatham Anglers last night, 8-4. The first place Cotuit Kettleers come to town for a big West Division clash. Alongside Aiden Blank, Jack Hunter here with you on the Gatemen Baseball Network. And Aiden, felt good to get back in the win column last night.
Yeah, the vibes are great today because for the first time in a couple of games, the Gatemen finally really put it all together. The pitching was there, the hitting was there, and this is a serious team now. They prove they can, compete even when they get knocked down a little bit, and that's really good to see.
Cotuit had a great game last night, thrashing Falmouth by a final score of 12-1, so you got two hot teams coming in tonight. These two teams meeting for the second time this year after Cotuit took the first matchup 3-2.
Yeah, it was a really good game, terrific pitching. Tonight may be a little bit different. We expect maybe a little bit more offense. It was 3-2 the last time. Cotuit's been rolling. Wareham, one of the few teams that has been able to at least slow them down a little bit. First time in 2023 that they meet at Spillane Field. So should be a really good matchup again. 1 tonight in the West, 2 tomorrow in the West. So really big weekend coming up for the Gatemen.
Back on the leadoff spot alongside Aiden Blank, Jack Hunter here with you. Taking a look at our league standings, and Aiden, no big changes at the top. Harwich and Cotuit still controlling that there.
Well, it was a good night last night for the Gatemen. They're tied in third with the Bourne Braves. They drop out. They were number 4 last week in the power rankings. They drop out. Bourne is in at number 5. But that is going to be a very fun series because they meet a lot late in the season, so potential playoff seeding games decided down the stretch, including at Polar Park with the Braves. And, well, it was really good last night because not only did they get 2 points, Falmouth got none. They continue to struggle. Only 3 wins on the season, got beat up by Cotuit. So long as Wareham can start to pull away, again, the top 4 teams get into the playoffs. And at that point, I don't think any of these guys really care what seed they are, so long as they are in the playoffs, because anything can happen. So as long as you can keep pulling away from the bottom of the division, stay out of the cellar, which they have so far, you're in very good shape to make a run in the postseason.
Cotuit at 9-3, and then Harwich first place in the East Division. They get a win over Orleans, who was playing good ball as of recently. They went from near the basement up top, and then Chatham still at the bottom of the East. They've got some work to do to climb back up in those standings.
Yeah, Chatham is, again, very few on the off days. The only off days they've had this year, or will have for the foreseeable future, are rain days. So it's been kind of rough for Tom Holliday's club. Lost a bunch of guys to USA. They'll get it back, though. Chatham's a team that, they showed last night they can persevere. Even going down, 5-1 early, they still fought. I fully expect them to be at least in the conversation come the end of the season.
Let's keep things rolling here on the leadoff spot. Here's Amanda with Ryan Smyth.
Back here on the Manager's Show with Ryan Smyth, and Coach, a big 8-4 win over Chatham yesterday. You put up 5 runs in the bottom of the first. After giving up 1, how important was it for the team to be able to bounce back that quickly?
Oh, it was huge. It was good for Brett, too. I mean, nobody wants to go out there and give up 1 in the first, and for our guys to kind of pick him up and allow him to settle in. And, people are going to see the offense yesterday, which was great to see. Don't get me wrong, but the pitching won that game for us. The pitching was fantastic. I said it before, there was only, I think, 2 free passes on the day. Guys came in, filled up the zone, and defense played well behind them.
Well, and it's clear you have a very talented team all across the board. So now going forward, how do you try to keep it more consistent throughout games and not necessarily maybe have it go up and down in waves the way that we might have seen in the past week or so?
I just think it's matchups. I mean, there's some really good arms out here that it's going to be hard to hit no matter what lineup you put in there. And we got the same thing. We got some really good arms that'll give anybody some trouble any given day. And it depends. It's the team that wants to be here, the team that wants to compete until the end, the team that has some fun playing baseball out here. And I think we have our guys right where we want to be.
And speaking of arms, Aiden Major starting on the mound tonight. First time he'll play here for the Gatemen. What do you expect from him?
I've gotten some text messages from former players of mine up here from when I was in Brewster that said, hey, you guys got Major. He's absolutely disgusting. Like, you're going to love him. So hearing that from somebody that I worked with last year that got to face him this year, that says all I need to know. I think he's going to do really well tonight, and we need another one.
Well, and you mentioned fun. I saw you earlier during batting practice. You were out at shortstop with some of the guys fielding some ground balls. So what prompted you to go out there, and then just what was that like?
That was my workout for the day. I like keeping it loose with the guys, having fun.
Joined now by Landon Wallace. And Landon, last night you had 2 hits and a walk. Things were working for you at the plate. So what were you seeing that made you so effective?
I really took a breath, gave my time to see the ball out of hand, relax. You know, 'cause baseball is as hard as it is. Don't try to be so tense while I'm hitting. Just let the upper body relax so it's easier to swing through.
What's it been like playing on the Cape so far, playing against these talented pitchers, but then also playing with a lot of talented teammates?
Well, it's great. It's honestly going to help you become better because, you know, everyone's good. The only way you can become good or you can succeed is just be better.
And you have a teammate from West Virginia, Grant Hussey. You were on the bases last night when he hit a grand slam in the first inning. So what were you thinking when he came up to the plate and then did what he did?
That's to me, that's normally what Hussey does. You know, Hussey can swing the bat. He's going to bring in your RBI. So when he did that, I wasn't really that surprised.
What's it like having that sort of familiar face here? I know there are a couple West Virginia guys here now.
It's just easier on you don't have to make new connections. It's easier. You already have some guys, but you can also make new ones. But it's helped reassuring, you already know guys on the team.
And do you have any big goals that you want to accomplish here on the Cape this summer?
You know, just play winning baseball. You know, just bring wins to the program. You know, that's all.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Good luck
you.
today.
Thank you.